Because in the month of Ramadan, we create a shield around you through the blessings of fasting. Taqwa is a shield. Remember, taqwa is a protection. One of the meanings of taqwa, it comes from the word wiqaya, waqa. Al-wiqaya means prevention, protection. You protect yourself. If you're building a shield, you're building a wall around you, and there's someone with you who's your enemy, he keeps breaking the wall. He keeps breaking the shield. So you will have to do two things, don't you? One is, you have to keep building the shield, and also you have to fight the one who is breaking the shield. You're building a wall, you build it, he breaks it. You build it, he breaks it. You have to fight him, and you have to keep building the wall. That's what you're trying to do, aren't you? To protect yourself. But what if there's no one there to break the shield? That person is not there to break the shield. The barrier or the wall, the protection around you, he's not breaking it. But what happens? You yourself break it. Out of Ramadan, Shaitan is there. You're building a shield around yourself, a building around yourself to protect yourself. But you build it, you recite the Quran to protect yourself. Shaitan comes and he makes you think of haram. He makes you tell lies. He makes you backbite. He makes you commit other sins. So what happens? You're struggling, you're striving to do two things at a time. You're building it and you're fighting Shaitan. Yes, you're doing two things in one time. It's difficult. But in the month of Ramadan, you're just doing one thing. There's no one there to break it. You just have to build it. And you have to make sure that it's so strong. The shield is so strong that it helps you for the coming 11 months. It protects you for the coming 11 months. But what happens? You just started building it on the first day of Ramadan. You go for Taraweeh. You started reciting some Quran. There is no one there to break it. But what happens? You yourself break it. You watch a movie. To pass time, you just watch a movie. You look at haram, you broke the shield. You told a lie. You swore at someone. You insulted someone. You missed a prayer, you broke the shield. There's no one else there to break it. Who is to be blamed? None other than you yourself. You are at war with yourself. You are fighting with yourself. There is no other enemy. You're building it, you're breaking it. You're building it, you're breaking it. Ramadan ends, you've got no protection. That's what Rasulullah said. As-siyamu junnatun ma lam yakhriqhu. Fasting is a shield until you break it. It's a protection. You are creating the protection yourself. You are building it. There's no one else there to break it. You are building the shield around yourself. It's a shield, it's a protection, it's a junnah. Junnah is a protection. Until you break it yourself. Satan won't break it. If you're watching a movie in the month of Ramadan, then you broke it yourself. And then you expect that your eyes will be pure out of Ramadan. It's impossible. Because you yourself are breaking it, and there's Satan after that, he's breaking it also. This is why people have a satanic attitude. As I said, ablasa, one of the meanings of that is to lose hope. Iblis lost hope. He had accepted that he is evil. We are not like Shaitan. He lost hope. We will not lose hope. The breezes of mercy are constantly coming from Allah. This nafaha, as it is mentioned in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, is constantly coming towards us. It will touch us and it will bring about a revolution in our life. But for that, we have to warm up. And this is the time period for warming up before Ramadan. 10, 11 days are sufficient for us to train before the month of Ramadan. And to be excited. This dua with desperation, this dua with happiness, with immense happiness. Oh Allah, bless me with this month of Ramadan. Oh Allah, I'm ready for the thirst. Oh Allah, I'm ready for the hunger. I want the day to be longer. I want the heat to increase. I want the scorching sunlight, the heat. I want it to increase, Ya Allah. Why? I want to smell the sweet fragrance of your marifah with thirst and hunger, Ya Allah. This was the state of the Prophet ﷺ. Rasulullah ﷺ traveled with the companions of Rasulullah ﷺ. It was so hot that not a single Sahabi could keep a song. And they would cover, if you go to Makkah, Madinah to Munawwara, go to Dubai, you know how hot it is there? Those people who have experienced it. At that time, there were no AC rooms or AC cars. There was nothing like this. and it was extremely hot. And no Sahabi could keep a roza. No Sahabi could fast. There was only one person fasting. It was none other than Rasulullah. And this was the time when they would keep their hands in front of their faces like this to stop the heat coming to their face. And one Sahabi said, Ya Rasulullah, it's not even Ramadan. Why are you fasting in this heat? The Prophet said, this is my preparation for the heat of the Day of Judgment. Because the heat of the Day of Judgment is far greater than the heat in this dunya. Ramadan is a preparation for Yawm al-Qiyamah, for Yawm al-Mahshar, for the hereafter. And Sha'ban is a preparation for Ramadan. This is why Rasulullah would fast the most in the month of Sha'ban out of Ramadan. Other than Ramadan, the most song that the Prophet would keep was in the month of Sha'ban. This was a training for the Ummah. Fast in the month of Sha'ban. Eat less in the month of Sha'ban, so that you are trained. You warm up before the month of Ramadan.